the top, there are like 3 dots that you can change your name. You click in the corner, it says mute, then ask, and let me see what else is that. I stop video, chat, pin, and then make host, rename, right? You rename, you change the name.
Okay, let me see.
Okay. Yeah, the reason is because we need to have and send the report to Insafor. And for example,
Yeah.
Zoom will register like iPhone of George or George iPhone, and then so we don't know who's this iPhone. So that's why with the name is easier, right? And that's why like complete name is even easier. Like for example, Jose Medardo Navarro Hernandez, like complete names, like everybody, it's better because when you have abbreviations, sometimes I'm not able to guess the name, especially when it's a big group like this. So sometimes I'm really bad with abbreviations. If you ever grade something with abbreviations or some I don't know, like acronyms, I don't understand. I don't understand sometimes, right? It's like even for example in my work, sometimes people send probably you see this kind of abbreviations, and I said, hey, what do you mean by this? It's expressions like I know the meaning, but I don't understand. Like let me create an example so you know what I'm talking about. This one, ISAP.
As soon as possible.
There you go, right? So, but me, I'm really bad with this, with abbreviations. As soon as possible means that very, like you need to rush something. And it's like
FYI.
FYI, that's another one, yes. So Friday you go in something, right? Maybe, I don't know. No, but I'm guessing. FYI.
For your information.
It's for your information. There you go. Yeah. Like that, some abbreviations, and I'm really bad with this. I need to improve. Sometimes, for example, my systems, they write this kind of things like this.
I don't know why.
Keys and house.
It's XOX. Do you know what?
Keys and house.
It's keys and hugs.
Hugs. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I said, what do you mean by this? Right? Yes. It's similar with names, right? When you have abbreviations, it's like if you grab, for example, YH, what does it mean, right? What does YH stand for? Yes, it's like I'm guessing. That's why sorry that I'm in system to have like complete names, so then that will be easier to file or send the report. George, were you able to change it? Archila?
I couldn't do I couldn't change my name. I don't know how can I do that.
Yeah, in the top there's let me see. What is your complete name, George?
Jorge Archila.
That's it? No second name?
Jorge Francisco.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening, welcome. Welcome, Guille. Now, Jorge, is still like that?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'm sorry, no, with Archila. Archila?
Ramos.
Okay, yeah. Jorge Francisco Archila.
Yeah.
Good, now it's complete. Yes, now I have the option, yes, to do it. We can change names, right? Let me see. Alas, Marla, what is your second name, Marla?
Raquel, teacher.
All right, and the complete name will be Marla Raquel or Raquel?
Alas, no, Marla Raquel.
Marla Raquel Alas, okay.
Alas, yeah.
Can you switch it? Yes,
Okay, okay.
thank you. All right, so almost everybody's here. We're gonna be waiting a little bit for the other ones. And today we're gonna have like a kind of review. I wanna see where you are. We've been talking and I have a little bit of listening, but I need to test some other things, right? How you understand changes in tenses when we're talking. I can hear when you're talking and this group is in a really good level and I really like that because it's very easy for you to understand things and talk about something. Just some little pronunciations and some grammar expressions that I've heard that we need to confirm. As I told you, that there are some topics that we're gonna see during this course that requires a good understanding of some tenses, right? Changes in present, past, perfect tenses, so we can talk about it and we can understand. So today we're gonna do something similar. And yesterday I sent you a listening. I don't know if you listen to it, but today we're gonna do it. But also I have something else. It's just like a kind of game of practice to review some tenses. Let me show you that. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 moment. Okay, good. Maybe, for example, Archila and Guille, we used to. There are some games and some interactive games about practicing all kind of tenses, and that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna send you a short exercise that we need to do. Let me write it here as a warm-up to see how we are with this. You need to go to everybody. This one. Gia, I think you remember this. Go to this one. Everybody. Okay. Can you?
All right.
All right. Good. Everybody, yes, you need to go to your browser. It could be Google, right? Google. I'm sorry? It's Kahoot.it.
Could you give us a pin?
Oh, yes. All right. Yes. Once you're there, it's going to ask you for a pin to join the group. And after the pin, it's going to ask you for your name or your nickname, right? Nickname. Like, for example, let's say that, Ernesto, what's your nickname, Ernesto? Do you have nickname, Ernesto?
Yeah, I have a nickname. It's,
What is it?
Netux.
Netux. Okay, all right. Netux. Let me see. For example, good. Claudia, do you have a nickname, Claudia?
I have it, but so many time ago.
All right. And what was that nickname? A nickname could be something like another way to call you, or it could be like the short version of your name, right? Like, for example, maybe maybe Fernando. So people might say like Fernand, right?
Yeah.
Fer. Yes,
Fer.
depending, right? Like Guillermo, Guille. I don't know, any nickname. Leslie, what's your nickname, Leslie?
Everybody calls me Les.
Les?
It's like the short name of Leslie.
Leslie. Less?
Uh-huh.
More or less?
Les.
Okay, less. Okay. Yes. So you can put your nickname or the short version, not a problem. So
Okay.
Galileo, yes. have you played this before? I bet you have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes.
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 Okay, that's easy to understand, right? It's like you have a sentence, and then you have 4 options, and you need to select A, B, C, or D. In your device, you will have like colors, right? The color that will correspond to the answers, like these programs, like Who Wants to Be Millionaire, right? There's a question, and you select what is the answer, but there's time. In this case, you're gonna have 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, if you don't answer, the system will close automatically. So you need to read and answer as fast as you can. As fast as you can.
How do I
Yes.
get in?
Oh, can you go
Good
to
evening. I'm
good
sorry.
evening, Kahoot.it. Mhm. Like this, Lisette, Kahoot.
I'm sorry.
Can you see it?
Excuse me?
Kahoot.it.
Mm-mm.
You don't see my screen?
No, there's no.
No screen?
It's black. Your
It's
screen.
loading.
Yeah.
It's loading. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Now,
Okay.
There it is.
Yes. Well, my screen, I can see it immediately, but maybe it takes
Kahoot.it. Okay.
it. Yeah, Kahoot.it. Okay. So
Teacher,
now,
teacher,
yes,
I'm going to work with my wife computer.
of course, not a problem.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
So you need to do 2 things, right? You need to look at Kahoot, all right? Because I'm sorry, you need to answer through Kahoot, but you need to see my screen. Zoom, because in Zoom you will see the question and the answers, and then you go to Kahoot and then you select the answer. Yes, so you need to multitask, and you got 20 seconds
Right.
to do it. Only 20 seconds, no more than that. And the PIN number it's 68. Let me share it. It's better to share this. Okay, this is the pin 6843267.
I'm
Okay.
ready.
All right, so it's gonna ask you for the pin and then your name or nickname. I have Memo, I have Leslie, Marlis, okay, Leo, Netux. I need everybody. So you can have a mute if you want, just to so you can we can concentrate on this. Guillem,
Yep.
can you put it on mute so then?
All right.
All right.
Sí.
Okay, thank you. All right, I had 13, 14, Archilita. Okay, sounds different. Okay, I got Archilita, Jocelyn, Navarro, Monica, Claudia, Vane, James, Q, Lisa, Alf, I don't know who's Alf, but we'll guess. Dave, Leo, Netux, Leslie, Marlis. How about the other ones? Who is missing? Lisette? Lisette?
It's Lisa.
Oh, Lisa.
Yeah.
And how about the other ones? Leo, where are you? Oh, Leo is there. Ernest, Netux, David, Vanessa, Vilma, Beatriz, Vilma. Hello, Vilma. Maybe she's not there. Vilma, are you there? Okay. Who else is missing? Thomas? Hello, Thomas. Yeah, we need to. Thomas, your audio, Thomas, we cannot listen. Vilma.
Yes, I'm
Fernando.
here. I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry. I'm sorry, I'm
Okay.
here, but I have my phone blocked and I couldn't do the pin. I did it wrong and I was hearing you that you were calling me, but I couldn't.
Okay. Don't worry. Do it again if you want. That's the pin 6843267.
Yes, I'm doing it right now.
All right. Fernando and Thomas, I think one is working. One of you is working and cannot take. Anna? Where are you, Anna?
I'm here, teacher.
I am
Sorry,
also-
but I have trouble with internet. Thomas, I'm Thomas.
You're Thomas, okay. Vilma is there.
But I'm having trouble with my internet. I can enter to Kahoot.
You can't?
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, well, you try to guess then. Medardo? Let me see.
I'm here, Navarro.
Navarro, okay, Navarro. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's start. Ready? You got 20 seconds. Remember, you gotta be fast. You got only 20 seconds. This is just a review of some basic tenses in English to see where we are. Here we go. Review all tenses. Well, common tenses. Question number 1. The earth is go around the sun. All right. I have, for example, I only have, let me see. I have 14 answers, but only 9 are correct. Earth is third person, like it goes third person, right? It's something, we use simple present for something that is always true, something that is a fact that you cannot change. That's simple present. Okay, and the system will take the first one. Vane, Leslie, Claudia, Ned, Tux, Monica. Next question, number 2. All right. One didn't answer. You got a 20 seconds. Remember, you got 20 seconds. So hurry up. And then only 9 are correct. Everybody waited, or is waiting, right? Logically, is waiting. So that's the yellow color. And I got Vanessa, Leslie, and Dave, and Netux. Next.
Progress.
Okay, I have one didn't answer, but then I have it's the correct answers are you as an action that is happening right at the moment, something that is happening, progressive. That's the order. Next. Time 2, 1. The time, some people are not answering is because of the time. In this case, I'm living means something that is happening right at this moment. Progressive. This is present progressive. And we have Claudia, Leslie, Netux, Vane, Monica. That's the order. Next. You gotta be fast. The time, 2, 1, and it's gone. I have only what, 11 answers. What happened to the rest? It's like my parents live. They have lived. Simple present, present perfect. And only one is correct. Yeah, only one person got it right. But you need to understand the logic of the sentence, right? My parents live. Something that is like real. It's a fact. And they have lived all their lives. Present perfect. Only one correct. So let's see the order. Let's go for the next one. All right, there you go. You're welcome. Next. Be fast. The time, 1 and 0. Okay, 9 were correct. One action was interrupted by another action. Was waiting when I arrived. Let's see the order. So Netux is going in first place. Nice. Leslie, Claudia, Vane, Monica. And then I'm gonna give you the order later on. But you gotta be fast with this. Again. Don't disconnect. Four, 3, 2, 1, and all right. I have 50%. It's like the action is in past, right? You have the clue here. Yesterday. So it can. Are you doing yesterday? It doesn't go. Do you do yesterday? It doesn't go, right? Logically, past. What are you doing? What were you doing? What were you doing yesterday? Past continuous. And Netflix is going, and Leslie is chasing him. One more, one more. Okay, 9 correct. 7 said, how fast was you driving? Remember that with you, we use where you, where they, right? You can say, was you driving? It's grammatically, it's not right. Let me check. Okay, Claudia defeated Netux. Next. One more. All right, only 5 were correct. Remember when we talk about present perfect, you need to use verb in past participle. I have forget is simple present. You need to use the past participle forgotten. We'll talk about that in a moment. Don't worry. This model we're gonna see many things, including verbs. Review. All right, Leslie is going first. Netux. You need to return Netux. Dave is coming, okay. One more. All right. I have, well, yes. How did you? Automatically, when you hear did, pass. So my father, well, we have, we need to establish the difference between regular verbs and irregular verbs, right? Teach is not regular. It's taught. My father taught me. Okay, Leslie's heading. Next. Okay, so I have 10 correct, and the other ones, remember when we use negative didn't, every time that you have auxiliary, that the next verb is always original. Disturb, nothing else. No ed, no s. Okay. Ouch. All right, good. So we have how long did it take you, right? Did it took you? Now remember, if you have did, the verb is always original, right? Do it took, you can mix do with pass, right? That's so the original is did and then the verb take. Yes, that's the correct one. So let me see. Let's continue. Okay, now Jocelyn's coming. And now it's getting better. It's getting better. That's very easy. Okay, don't eat, but I have people that say don't eat, but when it's vegetarians, it's plural. You don't conjugate with plurals. And I have one are not eating. It could be, but in this case, it's something like present. Simple present. Next. That's the order. Netux is coming back again. Only half were correct. The other ones did not answer, but it's third person. That's your sister. I have some of you that said that's your sister plays. Remember, and again, every time that we have auxiliaries in English like do, does, did, all these kind of auxiliary, or if we have modal verbs, we never conjugate the verbs. The verb will always be original. Yes, does is an auxiliary, so the verb is play. No changes. Let's move on. Next. Right? Four more. Very good, right? Like that. So just keep in mind, if you have auxiliaries or modal verbs, you never conjugate a verb, except in some tenses, but we have some exceptions. Okay, next. Someone else is coming. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, you look well today. We're almost done. Okay. I have one who said I once, but that's for third person only. Yes, I'm wanting. There are some verbs, especially some like feeling verbs that you never conjugate with ing, like want. It's not common to say wanting. I am wanting. Are you wanting right now? No, you either want or you don't want, but wanting is not common. It's like the verb like. We don't say, for example, I am liking. Are you liking? We don't use with ing, these kind of verbs. Or like, for example, the verb hate. I'm talking about like feeling verbs. Hate, I am hating you right now. In 5 minutes, I will not. So no, you can't. You cannot use, yes. Yes. So these verbs, you cannot use them in ing form. Yes. Maybe just McDonald, right? It says, I'm loving it. But that's not right. Yes. Let me continue. We go to the next one.
Third person.
There you go. All right, loves, but I have one who said love. Remember that in third person, you conjugate with s. This is basic rules, but this is similar because I know that we have limited time that you need to think and give an answer, right? It's the same when we're speaking. Someone is going to ask you a question and then you need to react and give that answer. And sometimes you said, for example, like even some native speakers, they do some like grammar errors, but at the end, the idea is to communicate. For example, we have in our team, we have some native speakers, and sometimes he says, she don't care. She don't care. She just don't care. But in reality, you cannot say she don't care. You can't. It's she doesn't care. even native speakers, right? She don't care. You understand the message. We understand, but the right way will be doesn't, right? But it's understandable. Good. Let's move on. Next. Almost done. We're almost done. Okay. I have two that say, are you believing? I am believing. Believing is something that we call them like static verbs. A static verb means no action. It's like a love. Love, you don't make an action. It's just a feeling. Or like a like. It's just a feeling. So there's no action. So it's not common to say I am believing. We don't conjugate these kind of verbs. Let's see. That's the position. Let's continue. Well, you had two options, right? You can either say I'll or I will, no problem. But any other one will be incorrect. So both are correct. Very good. But I have one, I don't forget. Remember something that is going to happen in the future. So I won't forget it. Very good. I'll. It's an offer. Almost.
Piece of cake.
A piece of cake, yes, it is. But still, we have some errors, right? Don't worry, you can. It's like don't worry. You'll pass exam. You'll pass it. Okay, this is the order and the last one. Okay, I won't or I will not. Both are correct, but not going to. I'm going to be very long, so then you shouldn't ask. Okay, let's see. The system normally will take the first 3, but even though sometimes you have the same answers, but is how fast you answer. Review all tenses. We have, well, not all tenses, but the basic tenses, let's say. Number 1, Leslie. Okay, great job, Leslie. All right, and then let me see. We have number 2 is like Netux. Very good. I have Claudia. Very good, Claudia. It's 20 out of 24. So you just missed 4. And the system will select like the first 5, basically. Let me see. I'm not able to see the full screen, but sometimes I can see all the report.
I can see
Just give me a second. View report. Let's see how it goes. It's loading. I think it's gonna take time. But you know the answers. You know what you were answering, if you were answering correct or incorrect. It's the same. You know, when you're talking, you need to react and give an answer. And sometimes we might confuse things. Like the verb, for example, teach. It's not teach. And like teached in present. We need to identify the difference between regular and irregular verbs. So let me see. The 17 players. Okay, now it's coming. This is what you have. So we have, for example, Leslie, we have, and then we have Netux, Claudia, Jocelyn, Monica, Dave, Vane, Vilma, Marlies, James, Q, and then we continue with the rest. And you can see the accuracy that we have in this case, the grammar. But sometimes when you're speaking, you can feel when someone is using the right structures or not. And that's what we need to work. This model is it's like 2-month model or course, because it's like 50 hours and it's just an hour and a half. So it's gonna take time to finish this, but we have, we have time to review many things, because there are some topics that requires to understand all of this. And we're going to develop not only, for example, fluency. That's one of the things that we struggle sometimes in English, that we don't have fluency when we're talking. We speak very slow, or we are thinking too much, or we are translating in our mind, right? So fluency is something that is very important in English, to have fluency, right? You need to speak like the normal way, like speaking Spanish. That's interesting and very important. Another one, we need to have accuracy. What is accuracy? Let me see. James, Jaime, Quintanilla, what is accuracy? Accuracy, your audio?
Okay, accuracy, I feel it is like you doing the things right or good, something like that. It's when you do the things in right or good, when you do the things in a proper way.
In the proper way, okay, yes. All right. Vilma, any idea with accuracy? What was that?
Accuracy is to do things as diligently and fast.
Exactly, right? Like very precise. When we
Yes.
when it's in grammar in English, it's like speaking correctly. It's not
Proceed.
only a, yes, yeah. Use speaking correctly. It's not only about having fluency and speaking very fast, but at the same time that you're able to use the tenses on the right way. So that's accuracy. And we're gonna work on with both. We need to develop fluency, but at the same time, we need to have accuracy that we understand and we transmit a clear message. And there's another one that sometimes we don't do it. This one, intonation, right? And we have pronunciation. Good. So these four things are very essential in English that we need to have for all of them, right? When it comes about fluency, means vocabulary, expressions, right? When you're linking the words, you're using some transition words to speak very fast. And then we go with accuracy. You use the tenses, you use grammar in the right way. Intonation is like when you don't speak in a flat intonation. Like, for example, someone's gonna ask you like, what are you doing? So normally speaking flat is like, what are you doing? It doesn't sound like a question or like that you're asking someone. Or when we use, for example, this one, the expression, this expression. How do you read this expression? Let's see, Claudia.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. With enthusiasm.
Exactly, right? You need to sound, that's intonation. But if I ask, for example, let me see an example, it's not true. Guillermo, hi Guillermo, how you doing? Awesome. Okay, awesome. The word awesome doesn't go with the word. I mean,
Awesome.
your intonation doesn't go with the word. Yes, it's awesome, right? With energy. You need to sound great. That's intonation. And you know, pronunciation, right? There are some things that we need to work with pronunciation, how to avoid some mistakes, and how to confuse words. Because for example, I've heard this one. This is a very common, just to give an example, in pronunciation, you may find it in many ways. Monica, this word?
Focus.
Focus. All right.
Focus.
I have good, very nice. See, that's pronunciation. I have faux, you said kus, right? What was the other one?
Focus.
Faux, yeah.
Focus.
Focus. Okay. Which is the same, right? Some other people will say focus. Okay, another one. Any other one?
It's, you know, it's just like focus.
Focus.
Like focus.
Focus. Okay. Oh, that's another one. Focus and then cast. Focus. Nice. Okay. What else? Any other one?
Focus.
Oh, that's terrible. Yes, but thank you. Yes, I heard people say like this, like you, like fuck yous. And it's like that sounds like a cursing word, right? Any other one? Let me see. Rodolfo, any other pronunciation of this word?
Focus.
Focus, the way that it sounds. Okay. As you can see, some people say focus, focus. That doesn't sound right, but sometimes you might hear these people speaking like that. So that's pronunciation. Pronunciation will help us pronounce words individually, right? The right pronunciation. So you have a lot of words, so you pronounce them correctly, but then when you put them together, that's fluency. And when you use the right grammar, that's accuracy. If it is a question, You use the intonation at the end of the sentence. So we need the 4 things in English to speak correctly. But this one, in reality, the right pronunciation, just to give you, not to leave you with the doubt, is like you need to extend your pronunciation, like faux, faux, faux. You extend the pronunciation like faux. Yeah, and then it sounds like focus, focus, focus. You gotta focus on your things. Focus, focus, focus. Yeah, but focus, focus. Yes, and sometimes, you know, we don't realize, like this one. Good. This is funny sometimes. You might say something that is way different. Let me get someone. Let me see. Marla, Coca-Cola in English.
Coke.
There you go.
Oh, what?
Okay, it's okay, not a problem. Yes. Let me see. Michael, Coca-Cola in English.
no.
You had the word
too.
All right.
Coke?
Not a problem. Archila.
Coke.
Okay,
Coke.
no problem. Yes. All right. Yeah, see, this is a funny word, right? Pronunciation will help us identify the difference. Cotto, Mr. Cotto, Coca-Cola in English.
Coke.
Okay, sounds good. Right now it's different. Yeah. Yes,
So-
it's not oh, right? Don't say like for example, pronunciation cock. That's, let's say that's the informal word when you're referring to a penis. The penis, right? In an informal way, cock, right? And it's way different, right?
You have a question, sorry.
Yes.
In this case of Coca-Cola, so Coke, it's just only when we say in Spanish, Coca. Okay, but the correct, the
Coke.
the complete phrase, it is what? Coca-Cola, or how do you pronounce it?
No, normally Americans, they say Coke.
Okay,
I would like a Coke. Yes.
I mean that is normally, but it's not the complete name of the brand. So how
because
do you
yes.
pronounce the brand? How is the
Coca-Cola? But Coca-Cola is the brand, like the company, like Coca-Cola. That's the brand. But when you're referring to just to the liquid, what you want to drink is Coke. Because if you make it like you are asking for something else.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
And if you say soda, for example,
yeah, but you need to specify what kind of soda.
in general.
Yeah. Soda, but what
Soda
kind of
in general.
In general, that's soda in general. So
What kind of
pronunciation will
Diet
help you.
Coke.
Coke, yeah. Never right? Never yes. There are a lot of words that sometimes we don't pronounce correctly, but then yeah, we're not perfect, right? We're learning. We're still in the process of learning, but we need to have accuracy, fluency, pronunciation, and intonation. Those are the 4 things that we need to work. And we're gonna go one by one. Sometimes I'm gonna ask you, like for example, to speak as much as you can with a limited time, but that's about developing fluency. But then there will be a moment that I'm gonna ask, okay, repeat that, but go slow, but with the right intonation and pronunciation and grammar, which is accuracy. Good, nice. It's now I sent you something else to the group. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can. Just give me a second. It's just a practice. We're gonna work in pairs. It's like let me see. It's like a PDF that I sent, I think. Let me confirm it. We're gonna go with the first one. I send you two. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do both. We're gonna do both. And yes, it's just a review of tenses, but in this case, it's like when you are reading something, you see something, and you need to identify, for example, what is the correct sentence or what is the mistake. Okay. Let me see. Let me get the first one.
Jennifer never drinks coffee.
Okay, so it's like this is like, for example, like I don't know if you remember like pie. I'm sorry, yeah, pies. The pies when you were at school, that you had some what is it, like questions and answers, and you have like an answer sheet, and it's A, B, C, or D, similar.
Sorry,
Okay.
teacher, did you send the PDF on WhatsApp?
Yes, it went to the WhatsApp.
Okay.
Let me show you that. This is basically this. For example, you have Jennifer never what? Drinks is drinking, was drinking. Guillermo, what is the correct one?
Drinks, letter B.
Man, you are in something. Thank you. Yeah, that's correct. It's letter B, right? It's letter B. Okay. How about number one?
A.
Letter A, Roger.
Called me. at night last
Calls, used to call or calling me. Is letter?
night. Called A.
Letter A.
Letter
Okay.
A.
Letter A. All right. So you
Letter
continue.
call.
You continue with the other ones, right? No problem. That's let's say the first one. Just give me 1 second. You just need to select that one, and I send you a second one. And let me show you the second one. And the second one is it's kind of similar, but you need to identify the mistake, right? You, grammatically speaking, you said, no, this is not right. For me, this is not correct. And then you need to give the right, you need to provide the correction. Let me present it to you. Just give me 1 second. With flu? Someone is with flu?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little sick. For the vaccine that I received yesterday.
Oh, I see. Yes, terrible. Yes. Last week I had a terrible flu as well. Yes. I see.
Okay.
Yes. I hope you get better.
Yesterday.
Really? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. This one is the second one is like you need to find a mistake. For example, let me see. Let me get someone. Tatiana, read the example.
Example, Mike usually drives to school, but today he walks.
All right, so there's a mistake there. Which one is it?
Walks.
What is the mistake, Tatiana?
The verb walks.
Walking.
The verb walks.
What will be the correct one?
But today he walked. In past.
In past.
But today he walked.
He walked.
Could be, but look at the original sentence. Mike usually drives to school. That is in present. But today he
Walk.
Walks.
Walks. But today he walks.
The verb has to be in past, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily, because look at the original sentence.
For the usually.
May I?
Of course, go ahead, Vilma.
For me, it will be why I'm sorry, it was the first one. Mike usually drives to school, but today he's walking.
Yeah, but today he is working right now. The action is happening, but today he is working. That is the correct. Yes, in this case is he is working, present progressive. He is not working. I'm sorry. He's but today he is walking. That is the right answer. Yes. Sometimes it might have logic. It could be like, but today he walked. But remember that we're talking about present. Usually, it's automatically simple present. How about the first one? Let me Vladimir, Mr. Vladimir. Vladimir, Rodolfo Vladimir. Hello, Vladimir, are you there? Okay, let me get someone else. Leo, read the example, Leo.
Okay, Mike usually drives to school.
I'm sorry, number 13. Yeah, number 13.
Why did you call him? What did you call him last week?
Which one is the incorrect? Leo, you got A, B, C, or D?
The C.
Letter C. Why? Why letter C?
Why did you call? 1 second. Why did you call? Because if you have the auxiliary verb, you don't need the verb in past.
In past, exactly. You cannot say, did you call the? No, you can't. Did you call? Yes, it's correct. It's letter C. It's letter C. And then you continue with the other ones. That's what we're gonna do right now. Just a short practice. You can just circle and then we check. And then we check. Let me see, 24, 23. So that would be 11. Can you see it, everybody? Are you able to see it on in the WhatsApp group? Can you see it? Yes?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
Here we go. Okay, go ahead. All right, Leslie, go. Fernando.
No solía vivir. I think. Yes. Letter B. Solía vivir, used to live, I think. Letter B. Rick left class early because he was having. He had he had.
He had.
Is letter A? Had, let me pass. He had a headache.
Headache. He had a headache. Yes.
He had a headache.
Headache. Yes.
As soon as the light turned red, she did stop.
Hello, Lisette, Tatiana.
Hi.
Are you doing the activity? Lisette?
No, I was out. I didn't. Tatiana was not in the group.
Okay. And how about you, Lisette? Were you doing the exercise?
For being honest, no. I'm very tired. I was almost sleeping.
Almost sleeping? Yes. No, not right now. Not right now, Lisette. It's time to turn the what is it? The validity, the extra validity that you have. Yes,
Okay.
it's about doing the exercises. You need to complement, or we have to complement the first part and the second part, right? And yes. Okay. Can you show it? So some of you like present the screen and try to follow and do it.
No, I can. I'm a little sick and I can hardly speak. Okay.
Okay, Lisette, can you show your screen?
No. No. I have nothing on my.
But did you download the things, the exercise?
No, I didn't. I think I slept for a minute.
Okay, don't worry. Let's go to the WhatsApp group and you can check it out. The first one is this one. And Tatiana, this one. This is, I don't know if you can see my screen.
Okay.
So you need to just select, for example, what will be the right answer here. For example, we said number one, right? Roger is letter A, right?
Cold.
Yeah, cold.
Or Roger, cold.
Yeah, cold. Yes, it's basically letter A. How about number two, Lisette?
Sarah didn't hear the phone.
She was
sleeping like me.
Okay, like Lisette, right? So it's letter D, right? So you can circle or you can mark it down, right? And you continue like that. How about number three, Tati?
Yes. Okay. There a lot of people in the park yesterday. There were a lot of people in the park yesterday.
So there
were
is letter D. Okay,
D.
very nice.
Yes.
D, letter D. Next, let me see, Lisette.
One, let me see. I can see it. It's number 5. Okay.
5.
One day last March, I got a very strange letter.
Is letter
B?
B. I got, right? A very strange letter, right? Very easy, no problem. Tati, next 5. Where?
To a school. Where did you go to a school? Or see, where did you go to a school?
Where did you go? Is
A.
letter A. There you go.
Uh-huh.
Lisette, next, number 6.
Cloud didn't live in Canada.
Which one is it?
Cloud didn't used to live in Canada.
Yeah, which letter is it?
For me, it's B.
Letter B, didn't used to live. Yes, it's correct. Tati, next. Rick.
Rick left class early because he had a headache. He had a headache.
A headache,
Rick
yeah.
left classes early because he had a headache. S.A.
Headache, yes. Sorry, Tati, I know you feel terrible, but we're almost done. Don't worry. Next.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, yeah. Last week I was like that. I had terrible flu, like fever, a sore throat, and a little bit of headache. Yes, it was very complicated. That's why we didn't have class on Wednesday. Good, thank you, Lisette. Next.
As soon as the light turned red, she stopped the car.
Stopped, right? Stopped.
Letter
B. Good. Tati, number 9. They.
They was cooking when the fire alarm rang.
Rang. Yeah, but yeah, when we use they, the verb to be is where.
Where? Oh yes. Sorry. Were cooking. They were cooking. Yes,
that is correct. Next, Lisette.
Johnny was reading the newspaper when I interrupted him.
Interrupted him. So he was reading. That's correct.
Yes. Letter C.
Letter C. Yes. And the other one is this.
Tati, number 11.
11. Did you watch TV last night? No. I was studying for a test. No. Did you watch? No, I can't understand. I was studying for the test. I don't understand. Did you watch TV last night? ¿Viste la tele anoche?
No translation. Yeah, you understand perfectly. Yes. Yeah, there's no need to translate. Yes, you understand.
I know, but I don't understand.
But for example, the question is like, for example, I said, did you work last night? And then you say, I went to school. So the answer is no, because you did something different, a different activity.
No.
How would you answer that? Did you watch TV last night?
Yeah.
But the answer is negative because
you
did a different.
No.
No.
I was studying. No, I was studying for a test.
But you have A, B, C, and D.
No, but the little D, it's negative. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, but the question is with D. Did you watch?
It's D, no?
No, it's not D. D will be like, for example, were you at home last night, Tatiana? Oh, no, I wasn't. I was at the hospital. Oh, I was at work. No, I wasn't. But in this case, the question is with D. Did you?
Yes, I was studying. It's B.
It's B, letter B. Okay.
Yes.
Lisette, do you share the same?
I was
I remember you. You used to go to school here.
No, let's say 11, number 11. We're still with number 11.
Okay. Did you watch TV last night? No, I didn't. I was studying for a test.
Exactly. No, I didn't. So then you give the different activity. I was studying for a test. Yes. And the next one, I remember you. You.
Yeah, I remember you.
Mm-hmm.
You used to go to school here.
Mm-hmm. So it's letter
B.
B. All right. That's about just selecting the right answer.
Mm-hmm.
But the other part is about identifying the mistakes. What are the mistakes? It's a little bit different. You need to read and find the mistake of the sentence. Here, number 13, for example. Why did you call him last night? Why did you call him last night? What is the incorrect? And what will be the correct? Mm-hmm. What is
For
the
me,
correct?
it's correct.
Is correct?
Yes.
Okay. But it says each sentence has 4 underlined words or phrases. The 4 underlined word parts of the sentence are marked A, B, C, and D. Circle the letter of the one underlined word or phrase that is not correct. So 1 is not correct.
Why did you?
Why did you?
Oh, without ED.
Exactly, call without ED. Why did you call him? It's the verb, right? So it's letter C.
Yes.
How
Letter
about
B.
how about
Letter
number
C.
letter C. How about 14? Let me see, Tati.
Okay, 14, right?
Yes.
She went.
Yes.
Where?
Be careful, you must have COVID.
I was with the little B, the little C, sorry, is I was reading nowhere.
Perfect. 15, Lisette.
15. What are you doing last night? What were you doing? What were you? The wrong is A.
Okay, very nice. Like that. Yes, that we almost done. So just 20 something that you need to finish. Okay, so continue, Lisette and Tatiana. I'll be back in a moment. Let me visit the other ones, right?
Okay.
So, but you need to get access to the WhatsApp and download this.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let me.
Tatiana, are you there?
Yes. Yes.
Let's continue.
Of course, yes. Hello, Leslie.
Hi.
Hi, Don.
Yeah.
With
like,
all of them?
Like 4 minutes ago.
Oh, really? So you're flying.
But I don't know where is my partner now that I can't. There is Ernesto.
Ernesto? Ernesto was your partner?
Yes.
Yep.
Hello, Mr. Urbina. Finish?
Okay, hello. Hello, Mr. Teacher.
Yes, Mr. Urbina. Are you Moises Urbina relative?
Yeah, it's my cousin.
Are you family with him?
It's true.
It's my cousin, but let me see. I don't have a big connection.
Those relationships.
The relationship is not good since 20 or 25 years ago.
Ouch. But how about before?
Okay.
And before, do you used to have like a good relationship?
No. His mother died last week.
Ouch.
the way. Yep. I hear
So-
about it in the news, on TV, and one parent told me that. But
Okay.
it's not a good relationship, right?
But do you know each other? Like, do you know him and he knows you? Or you had never talked?
Let me see. When I was 10 years in a funeral of my grandmother.
Okay.
It's not a good. It's not a good relationship.
Yeah, of course, right? Maybe far away family, right?
Yeah, it's my cousin, but it's like that it's not happened. Nothing between us.
Okay. All right. Yes. Good. I think I'm gonna call everybody. So it's almost time.
We volunteer leave the breakout room. Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry, it's okay. Yes, it's because I was like
Jumping in there.
yeah, jumping from one group from another one. Yes, it's a big group, which is nice. Yeah, it's great. But sometimes I don't have enough time to go and move around to all groups. Yes. Yeah, it's different when you have like presential classes, right? So you have everybody there, so you can watch them, so you can go one by one, so you got them. But here it's a little bit different. It takes more time. Yes. Well, good. Finish.
But you're
Jill?
doing, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. What you were about to say.
Yeah, I really want to thank you because to be honest with you, now that we are only like 3 or 4 persons, that the teacher that I had on the previous course, to be honest, I didn't like it. I'm not so fond of that course. And now that I'm on this level, even though it's a hard time frame to have classes, I'm really happy. I think that I'm learning. I know that we only have like 3 or 4 classes so far, but I feel that I'm learning a lot.
Okay.
So thank you.
That's nice to hear. Now you're welcome. Yes, and this is very different from presential classes. Yes, I miss those days, but anyway, there's a new method that we need to adapt and try to, you know, keep up doing this, right? I think this pandemic changed basically almost everything, right? Yes. All right, everybody, did you finish? Yeah, we did. Sorry that I couldn't go to visit you, but I hope you did it, right? Because the idea is just to practice and reinforce that part, right? The grammar. That was about only simple past. That sometimes you said, for example, it says you was waiting for it. You was waiting, so you know that that's not right, right? It's like you were waiting for that. You were. Yes. So I know it's time. Well, it's time already. So then I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. And tomorrow we're gonna have listening only. It's like every day of the week we're gonna do something different. Right? One day it's only speaking. Another day we're gonna have listening. Another day a little bit of grammar like this, and then we're gonna have reading. But mostly about speaking. That's the one that we need to work on. And of course, right, we're gonna have some sessions of pronunciation, about linking, you know, sounds, linking words to sound a little bit more like, you know, native speakers do it. Even though it's a little bit difficult here in El Salvador to achieve a native tongue or to speak like Americans, but we can get close. That's the main idea. That's the goal, to get as close as possible. So thank you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Have a nice night and rest a lot. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. You too, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.